In this video, we're going to focus on the search bar. Now, the search bar, which you can find here at the top, has two important options. The first important option is the source. Right now that you can see that by default it says all, and you have the options to switch that to content or to MITRE attack. And this gives us the ability to kind of hone in on maybe a particular attribute tag or field that we might want to search for. There's also the standard and Lucene query syntax options. The Lucene query syntax is essentially a more advanced way to search through TDM. It does have additional functionality which may be useful to you. It may also not be something that you need to utilize. We will have another video about how to use the Lucene query syntax and point out some useful documentation for leveraging that feature. But generally, what I would recommend is stick with the all feature, the all source. And the question is, when should you use the search bar? What kind of situations is the search bar maybe most appropriate? And in my opinion, the most useful way to utilize this function is when you have a specific thing that you are looking for. And when I say thing, that can include a particular vulnerability, a particular tool, a particular exploit, a particular event ID potentially. If you have a very, very clear sense of what it is that you need to find in TDM, then definitely the search bar is where you should go. This is generally, if you just press enter after typing something in, you will get the most or widest search results back because it is looking at every single type of attribute that is searchable. However, there are different attributes that we can hone in on if we want to potentially limit or pare down the number of results that we have. So you can see that we can search for the actual description of a rule. And if we open up a rule here just to take a look and show you, yeah, actually, we'll come back to these in a second because I want to point out to you what these look like in the actual rule. So what you can search for from the search bar is absolutely the name of the rule, right? You can search the description of the rule, and then you can also search based on the MITRE attack attributes such as tactic, technique, tool, threat actor, data source, and all of the different tags available in the lower panel here. So you can see that there are some kind of more categorical tags that we apply, like threat hunting sigma and exclusive, which is used to indicate whether or not it's a paid rule. You can see that we have all the platforms that this particular rule has a translation for tagged here as well. You can see the authors, you can see the log sources, and the custom tags. So all of these tags are searchable. The MITRE attack, the description, and the name are all searchable items. And you can select them more specifically from this page. So as an example, let's just hit enter on this search and let's see how many rules we get back. You can see that there are 51 rules, and that's because we're looking at all of these things here. We're looking at the description, the tags, the name, the detection, and the tool. If, for example, we want to use tags instead, you can see that there are actually 13 results. This is because these rules, whether they have Mimikatz in the name or not, are in some way associated with Mimikatz or have that tag. If we go back and we search by tool instead, which is a MITRE attack distinction, you can see that there are 36 results. So each of these methods will provide a different result when you are searching, and this is just based on the variety of metadata that we have available, and each of these is potentially a useful way to sort through content. But generally, my recommendation is stick with the all, and if you are looking for something specific, that's when you want to use the search bar. Please let us know if you have any questions or feedback, and enjoy using the threat detection marketplace.